Alright, I hope this is working. Tonight we'll be trying to get some metal. Last night that was the objective, was the research bench and then metal, but sadly it's proving a little bit more difficult. I did also end up dying a bit, and yeah, I was also streaming at 10 at night, so I don't want to wake anyone else up in the house. Sadly my room's right next to my cousin, so lots of fun. And then yeah, let's see what we can get today. So I was trying to build everything on one little section here so that I don't end up getting it destroyed by Mr. Bruce, which is somewhere around here. Oh, there he is. For those of you who don't know, there's a way to dodge his attack, and as well as you can spear him at a specific time that prevents him from attacking you. But clearly I am out of practice, so we'll try that again. And there, I'm just completely okay. Also on this difficulty, 3 bites and you're dead, so that's a lot of fun. I need to try and get to an island. However, going against wind's not gonna help. So hopefully we get one on the direction that side. Found food to be a real issue on hard. But yeah, it's okay. As soon as I just get more of these things up, more nets up, I'll be able to gather more food. And resources, because this is not good. And of course the game's quite glitchy. Rope. It's actually quite nice. We'll place this just now. There's quite a nice island actually. Not big too, but we've got one over there, so I'm actually gonna aim this in that direction. I don't want to be getting onto big islands anytime soon. Purely for the fact that there's those horrible animals which will probably kill me. I don't like that stuff. Oh, that is so rude. Huh. Wow. Alright. Jerry the shark goes from like a center platform. He attacks the like widest regions. The most far apart from the center. The furthest apart, sorry. So this was not very nice. Okay, let's get some water going again. This is a little bit of stuff that we might have seen in the previous video. Each time I like click around here, end up losing not being able to click on the water purifier. That's not fun. Let's just use them. So we're gonna get nicely to this section here. Grab that wood. Right, in this case I'm gonna start building like this. here we go, anchor, I need planks. Alright, cool. So we've got an anchor, we should be able to use this to get onto the island. Put that beat, eat this beat. I'm just going to put the anchor here for now. So what I've noticed in like my previous games of playing is if you drop the anchor just before the island, the shark stays relatively around, but well, better English than raft. So if I pop my anchor off just before, it'll keep me nice and away from the shark so I can explore island properly. At the looks of it, I might as well kill the shark. Just see if we can actually do it. Okay, we're gonna miss this island completely. It's quite a small one. Yeah, it's quite a small one. Damn it. I just want to make sure I've got enough water. Getting closer. Another island that side. If you check the top right hand corner of the screen, see that one. Let's use the paddle. I don't want to bring it to just here, and we'll drop this off, open that up, let's see, I want to build some storage. Some storage would be nice. Let's put it there. Put the fish inside, food, seeds, cool. Right, let's see if we can get... Okay, here comes Sharky. So that's pretty much how you stop him from biting you. Or you can jump over his attacks like that. Which I was trying last night, but I was failing miserably. He should take a lot longer to kill because this is on hard, but we'll see. Right, for the time being I'm just going to explore this a little. I'll gather flowers and stuff later. For now it's pretty much just food which I'm looking for, and then I need clay, iron and copper. And some sand. The ship's that side, I should be able to explore this side quite nicely. There's nothing left on the island. One of my many hatreds of islands like this is the water keeps pushing you back out. And you can only dig out the sand and stuff when you're inside. So I want to gather a lot of scrap. Scrap is quite important in the early game. Later on it becomes... You just get so much of it, it doesn't really matter. If there's stones, I might want that too. Just... Actually no, I don't need. We're getting a lot of clay, but I'm gonna need more sand. To make a brick, I need 2 of each, and I need 6 bricks, so I need around 12 sand and 12 clay. So I'm just gonna put that in my inventory so we can monitor those two. I'm probably gonna have problems with sand, but we'll see. Hopefully not. If we do manage to kill the shark, it's a really good idea to just not skin it all. Like once you kind of killed him, you have the option to like skin him and stuff, and you get the wonderful shark meat. And you also get his head. Not very useful. But if you want to, like, I don't know, I never actually timed it, but my guess is if you don't take the head off the shark and you just leave his body there, it takes longer for him to respawn. Maybe someone can correct me with that, but that's just the thoughts anyway. I'm gonna need watermelons. Watermelons are like the OPS thing in this game, in my opinion. Just the amount of water, it's like drinking a full glass of water. And you can eat twice on a watermelon, so it's really useful. So if you find watermelons, keep the seeds, keep the watermelons. I generally chuck away any other seeds, which, like for instance pineapples, gross stuff. Looks like we are out of stuff on the top side. You don't want to sit without... Ooh, I've got a problem. I don't have food. Oh, we got at least got metal ore. Still need more clay and sand there. And another hook. I managed to find like an abandoned little raft out in the ocean where I got some iron and some metal and some screws and stuff. I was able to make a couple of, like, research a couple of things. Here we go. There's quite a bit of sand and stuff here. Where's the shark though? Oh, he hasn't bothered you yet. This is worrying. Where is he? There it is. If you bite me, I'm at least gonna stab you. Seem to be playing really bad actually. I don't get any bites from the sharks, but anywho. I'm gonna have to eat this for now. Did put a beet. Oh, I didn't cook it. Sometimes you do stupid things. This is one of those times. Always have cooked meat or something on the fire. Just rule 101. Let's put this net down. And let's put it over. I also want to harvest those trees over there. Quite useful. I need some more food. This one should be good enough. It's going to be quite a big meal. You'll also notice like the fish come in different sizes. So, let's have a look at this one. This one's pretty big. One of the ones which are, yeah, this one's small. One of the ones which I cooked last night was also terribly small. The only problem is you need more planks for when you're cooking bigger stuff. What I really want to get though is where is it? The furnace over here. But we'll get there. Ooh, actually need 14 pieces of clay. I need to smelt that iron. I need to watch it out. But we'll get there. Got quite a piece in there actually. I no longer have wood. That's a problem. Okay. Move those barrels off in that direction. Keep an eye on the shark. Yeah, here it comes. Where to go? There it is. That was the weirdest angle ever for me to attack from. Ow. Alright, I'm gonna die out here if I don't get back. Yup. Yeah, there's a big problem with like swimming and movement if you don't have food. So, always have food. Yeah, you see what I mean? Heck. Probably gonna eat this. Also almost dead. That's frustrating. Yeah, that gives me a good half bar. Not bad at all. I want to stick one of these on. Let's put this one. So you can kill shark now. Yeah, there we go. Right. So you always get 4 pieces of meat. And then I'd leave the head behind. I just feel like I spoke earlier. I just feel like it works to keep him away from your ship for longer. You can always make a shark bait, which is there. But shark bait becomes expensive, and seeing as food's a problem, I would not make shark bait because you need 2 different types of fish. Or 2 fish? I think it's 2 fish. I don't think it's different types. But anyway, it just makes it a lot harder. Okay, so we got 3 clay bricks already. Well, technically I need 2 because we need to use 1 for research. So let's see how much of this we can actually grab. Always keep an eye on your oxygen bar. Running out of oxygen sucks. I haven't actually tested how much health it uses on the harder mode, this mode for instance, but I suspect it's a lot more. We just need 1 more clay and then we sort it clay wise, which is right here. It's always good to get more clay and more sand in general. Just if you get to these little islands, just harvest everything, honest opinion. I'm gonna want that algae which is sitting over there. So I feel like with my graphics a little lower, I'm able to see better, especially for like loot underwater. We need a bit more sand. Just keep going. We've got enough scrap-ish. We'll just stay more or less in this area. Oh, here's some more sand. Oh, the big clams are pretty nice. You can make like a little nest, get feathers. Honest, feathers suck. Because it costs a lot to make. It costs like 1 metal bar to make the metal arrow. I don't even have them unlocked, so I don't really need the feathers. Just kind of nice to have. Oh yes, before I forget, you can eat cooked raw shark meat. Not recommended though. Like, you get half a bar of food if you cook it. So always cook the shark meat. And like, on the easy mode, I just farm the shark for food. It's just super easy. Especially if you can get the spear jousting at the right time. Alright, let's see. There's this other section on this side which I didn't check out. I just wanted to do that side of the island before the shark respawned, which probably has already. Sometimes there's like nice little caves and stuff which you can get goods at. Don't think this island has. I've actually never been on an island like this before. It's good copper and iron here. Right, I'm gonna chow this watermelon and then I'm gonna go farm the wood up top there. Should get coconuts from it. Those will be quite nice to keep in here. Yeah, chopping with an axe. They really need to change the way it works because it's really slow. I don't think I'm gonna get any coconuts. There's one. Wow, only one. That's kind of terrible. Coconuts are decent for food. The watermelon's not at all. I kind of want to concentrate on iron mainly. I don't need too much copper. Pretty much just need for circuit boards. Okay, no, I'm going to need a lot more than that. It's about 2 copper for circuit board. If I'm not mistaken. Might be more. No, it's probably less for circuit boards. But then your batteries, they chow quite a bit of copper. So, the main thing which I do want though is iron. Because you need iron for everything. So I want to make the antennas and the other stuff which I need. Also really want to upgrade to an iron pickaxe. So I'm going to leave my clay at 12, 12, 12, 7, 12 clay. Okay, was there any more iron here? Is algae. So, seaweed, sorry. Did I say algae the whole time? No, sometimes. My English is quite lovely. But it's more just my choice of words, which is the problem. Seaweed, if you're making flippers, you're going to need quite a lot. You also need quite a bit for your, what's these things called? Circuit boards, they use quite a bit of it. So, always have extra. Right, we've pretty much cleared this place. I'm not gonna really bother too much with the scrap that you can see. Yeah, it's good to go. Let's just make sure shark doesn't come give us a surprise here. Not seen him yet, so that should be good. Alright. And we are on our way then. Let's get us in the right direction. Right, I really need to turn the ship. Just, it's so frustrating trying to turn this thing. Let's get the clay going. gonna keep some of that. Put that in there. Can't research sand, but can research clay. I should have actually grabbed one more clay. That's okay. So that should... Oh, okay. This is what we need. Jar's not really that useful right now, but soon we'll need it. See, that's quite a decent amount of food from the shark. How am I gonna turn this thing? I'm actually needing to look at the water purifier. I should have gotten more sand or made less bricks. Yeah, I should have made less bricks. Oh well, such is life. Want to make some more nets. Not have enough, but another small storage would be good. Okay, so pretty much here I'm just gonna keep my copper. Stone's not really needed in my inventory. Pretty much all the stuff which I need to smelt I'll put in there. Very tempted. Very tempted. See, here's where the issue comes in. Planks. This is where the jumping over him becomes a good idea. It's a lot easier to jump over him if you like holding down forward. So you can time it nicely. I'm gonna head off to that island. Oh no, wait. See, the tricky part about this game is when to go to an island and when not to go to an island. Because when you're on an island, you can't gather as much resources, depending on the island of course. Some islands have tons, you can stay there. Like islands have quite a decent amount of food as well. But the ocean's just got more resources. Like, especially once you get a solid amount of nets going, you'll always be picking up lots and lots of planks. And of course, if you actually turned in the right direction, facing the right way, not like this. I feel like we're going a lot slower than we were before. Okay, we need bricks, and then we need water. Oh yes, I have the antennas here. Just I need circuit boards and copper, but we'll get there just now. Oops, I never repaired that. That's my bad. Yeah, repairing's always a lot cheaper than actually making a new one. Well, of course, like if it's down to 20%, you're gonna use 2, maybe 3 pieces of wood. It's more or less the same, but plastic you can only really get in the water. And you can't make plastic, so you can't grow plastic on the raft. So I always highly recommend rebuilding than building a new one. So repairing is, in my opinion, a much more profitable solution. There's something which I can use. So if I can crash like this section onto something, then I might be able to turn the ship. That's what happened in the first place. It actually happened twice. It was not fun the second time, because I had nicely turned in the right direction, and then it caught on, and I think this is horrible liquid. Yeah, it is salt water. Right, bricks are done, so we can craft our smelter. Smelters can be pretty heavy on resources though, so planks go very fast. For now I'm just going to do one of each, just to show you guys. Grab one of those as well. There we go. So, put the metal in first. It's going to take some time to cook through. I just hope the shark doesn't attack while I'm over there. These little floating rafts are also really useful for, like, you can get some scrap on, you can even get some metal or hooks and something else. You might even get like a metal hook and stuff like that. Yeah, I see 15% is going to take 2. So I want to be going into this. If you do find these, like, bolt to them and just aim yourself nicely. Once again, don't hit into it. It's not fun. Makes a big mess of your boat, your raft. But I specifically want to hit into this one. The nice thing about having it diagonally is you technically capture in every single one of these. So look here, there's no little gaps or anything. So what I'm going to do is first pick up 3 planks, because the heck. So I'm just going to head into it. Right. That goes. So now I'm moving in complete opposite direction. Yeah, not fun. Right, we got our first metal done. And it sinks. Wonderful. So I can learn a whole bunch of stuff. And the spear is going to be my favorite thing here though. And I also want to get this anchor as soon as possible, but we'll get there just now. Let's just think, yeah. Once again, get not this enough. Just turn that. Got an island coming up. You know what, let's just use this island. So slow. I'm probably gonna lose this one. Yeah, there it is. And I'm gonna die here. shot, you got a nice big bite out of me. Alright. Okay, now we got our copper. So we'll start picking up some of that seaweed which we got. That's gonna make this goo which we need for research table. This stuff. Right. We got our first battery. Yeah, copper's not very exciting compared to everything else. We got a lot more unlocked with all the rest of these items. Except for water. That's silly of me. Like, in order to play this game, there's a lot of micromanaging you have to do. It's not just swim around and kill shark and, you know, chill on the raft, do stuff. You gotta make sure that you constantly checking your food, checking your water, and then of course checking where you're going. Because yeah, you don't want to end up on the wrong stuff. That is a very big island, which we are sadly not going to go to. These big islands are quite nice though. You get animals on those big islands, and once I've made the radar, we'll be able to like look for animals and stuff. They also pop out on the island. Like the island shows green on the radar. So yeah, I think I'm gonna pull it that because we got our iron. Anything we want to do for tonight. Tomorrow we'll be looking at hopefully getting the satellite. I mean, not the satellite. Getting a circuit board done, the battery done, get a hinge made, bolt made. You know, getting more of the unlocks done. One thing which I really need to unlock is the antenna and the receiver. There's going to be huge game changers, because then I can start looking at the radio tower. The radio tower is going to be really easy compared to the yacht. I think it's the yacht. That wonderful ship thing which you have to go into. Those rats are quite nasty. We'll see what we can do there. Let's get some more light fire going. Right, and that's what I'm going to call it tonight. Thank you all.